Hello Scorpio and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. Today we're going to take a look at what kind of energies you can expect in the areas of love and relationship for the month of April. As usual, this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. So Scorpio, it seems like that you have in the center of your reading the King of Sword. The King of Sword is somebody who has high standards in love, um, not really likes to show his emotions. It's a person that is all about structure, routine, self-discipline, intelligent, honesty. So this person likes to use their head over their heart, and they're not really into the public display of emotions. Sometimes it can come across as a cold um, person, but it has a very analytical mind, and and it can indicate really a couple of things. It might be that you are this person, or you have somebody in your love life who behaves like this person. Um, what you need to know about this person as well, like this King of Swords energy, that he has high standards in love, and he is rather single than be with somebody who doesn't have meet those standards. It can be an indication uh, that there's somebody here, maybe probably it's you, Scorpio, who's very happy as a bachelor or as a single person. As I said, he won't. This person won't settle for anything. But it's interesting that it can be the card of fatherhood as well. So if you are planning for a family, it can be a good omen. So there's lots of meanings. So let's see what the other cards are telling us in terms of what to kind of figure this out. So you do have the Nine of Pentacles, the Justice, and the Ten of Wands. The Nine of Pentacles is a very interesting card in love readings, because usually it's the card of stability. It is a card of hard work that has a lot of results. But it also means that high standards. So the Nine of Pentacles have similar traits to the King of Swords, in a sense that they are very picky with their partner. They are valuing their freedom, and they are not gonna settle for anybody. So it seems like there's a theme here from that perspective. Um, but it can be an indication as well of balancing love, balancing being in a relationship, and balancing your freedom. And then we have the Justice, which is very similar. It can indicate that you are balancing your love life very well. It can be an indication that your romantic efforts gonna be rewarded. It can be an indication that you are treating your partner very fairly. It's kind of a very good give and take. It's a very balanced relationship. So if you're single, again, it gives an indication that you are valuing your freedom, you are balancing your love life, you are treating your dates fairly, and your romantic efforts gonna be rewarded. If you are in a relationship, it seems like that the theme is that you're trying to balance your needs of freedom and being in a relationship. But it seems to be a theme for April. Many other signs had these similar cards. And then you have the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is generally an indication of something that is a burden for us. It might be that there's something in your relationship that feels burden. It can be an indication of something that's started like a fun thing, but then some element of it became burden. If you are single, it might be that going on dates is really getting a burden for you. Take it was it resonates, but generally it's an indication of card that you are very close to achieving your goal. So whether you are in a relationship or single, whatever you're striving for, you're very close to it. But let's see what else we have here. We have the Page of Wands, the King of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. The Page of Wands, it is generally an indication of good news. It's an indication. It can be some letters, emails, messages, texts, something that's gonna um, be exchanged probably in April. You might be getting some very good messages regarding your love life or your relationship. It can be one of those flirtations moments, those initial spark that can that you might have when you are meeting somebody new, but it can be an indication of travel with your partner if you're in a relationship. And we're going to talk a little bit later about the travel because there's more indications here. And then we already talked about the King of Swords. Again, like the King of Swords, I kind of feel here it is more all about the high standards in love, and I think if you're single, you're definitely trying to balance your freedom versus settling. You're definitely not settling for anybody. If you're in a relationship, I think you are trying to uh, trying to see in terms of where the relationship is going. There seem to be some fair treatment of your partner. I think the relationship has some good base. There's something that's kind of burdensome in it that you really trying to figure out, but there's some good messages coming in. There's some positive activity that's coming in, and you might be actually thinking about making longer term plans with this person, but there's definitely some signs of going on a trip. But let's see what else we have here. You have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is a very, very good omen when it comes to relationships. It can be, as usual, Knights are the cards of action as opposed to the pages that are bringing news. The Knights are taking action. So in this case, they bring good news, excitement, um, and it can be a romantic proposal offer. If you are single, I can see that somebody is definitely coming into your life who's gonna be sweep you off of your feet, even though you might have high standards for your partners. But this person will check all of those boxes, and you're gonna be um, you're gonna have some crush on this person, and you're gonna be very excited. If you are single, it can also mean that it's ready to take some action in your life. And if you're in a relationship, it can be an indication that you're taking the relationship to the next level. It can be a sign of a proposal, popping the question, uh, a marriage. It's definitely taking the relationship to the next level, and making it more serious. But let's see what else we have here. But before that, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. That's an indication for me that the message resonated with you, and it helps me to grow the channel so the message can get out to other people as well. But let's continue. You do have the the Eight of Wands, the Three of Wands, and the Fool. So the Eight of Wands is an indication of something happening fast. It's a fast moving card. It can be an indication of message. It can be an indication of travel, or just generally a sign that things are speeding up in your life. Now, this is a love and relationship reading, so it can be an indication that certain elements of your love life is going to pick up. If you're single, it can be an indication that, yeah, you might have been single, but there's some movement. As I indicated, somebody is coming into your life. There's going to be some great messages, exciting messages, some excitement, and things are going to pick up. But again, I said that it can be an indication of travel. And when we're talking about travel, you do have the Three of Wands, which is another card for travel. So you do have three cards talking about travel. So for some of you, there's definitely some travel plans, or there's some travel happening in April. Probably it can be with your loved one. Maybe you are meeting somebody on the trip. If you're in a relationship, it's going to be with your loved one. But the Three of Wands can be an indication of planning as well. It can be signs that you are looking at a new horizon. You're looking to have your ships coming in. So you're looking ahead what is next in your life. It's a card of success. It can be that you know you're achieving something after hard work, and your hard work is paying off. Um, Now, in terms of love and relationship, it might be that if you've been single, you might have been on lots of dates and you're tired of it, but it's gonna pay off. You're gonna be successful. You're gonna meet somebody, and it's gonna happen pretty fast. And then you do have the Fool. The Fool is an indication of a new chapter of our life, a new beginning, when we are taking that initial step, we are making that decision, and we run with it. And there's quite a lot of interesting things here when you look at how the cards are connected. You do have the Ten of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and the Fool. So it seems like that there was something that was really burdensome, something that you were very tired but getting close to achieving your goals. And then you do have the Knight in shining armors coming into your life, and you're taking that leap of faith. You're taking that first step. So if you were single, there's definitely, you've been tired of dating, you've been balancing your love life, but there's somebody is coming in, and you're gonna take that step into the relationship. If you are in a relationship, there was something that was bothering you, but you're really working it out, and you're taking the relationship to the next step. And then we already talked about the connection of the travel cards. And then you do have here the balancing of the freedom theme. You're balancing your needs of being in a relationship versus being alone and having high standards. But I think somebody comes in and is gonna sweep you off of your feet, and you're gonna take that leap of faith into this relationship. If you're in a relationship, then obviously you're able to kind of balance whatever the needs are in terms of being in a relationship versus having the freedom as well, and since you're able to balance that, you're gonna take that next step into the relationship, and you're gonna take that leap of faith. So Scorpio, that's all I have for you. I hope that this message has resonated with you, and I'll see you again